I left hidden notes for my coworker who kept snooping through my desk. So about 5 years ago, I worked at this advertising agency downtown. Pretty typical office setup with those old school desks that had like 3 drawers on each side and everyone had their own little workspace. There was this account manager named Lisa who absolutely hated our creative department. She thought we were all lazy and overpaid, and she made it her personal mission to try and get us in trouble. The thing is, Lisa had this weird habit of staying super late at the office, like way later than anyone else. She'd make this big show of being there until like 9 or 10 p.m., sighing really loud about how hard she was working. But here's what was actually happening. My buddy Jake from IT told me that Lisa would wait until everyone left, then go around snooping through people's desks, looking for anything she could use against us. At first, I didn't believe it. I mean, who does that? But then I started noticing little things. My desk drawers would be slightly open when I came in the morning. Papers would be in different spots. My stapler moved to the wrong side. One day, I left a pen in a very specific position on top of some documents. Next morning, it was moved. That's when I knew Jake was right, so I decided to have some fun with it. I started writing these little notes and hiding them deep in my drawers. Nothing crazy, just stuff like, "Stop going through my desk, Lisa, and we know you're snooping around here." The first few were pretty tame. I'd stick them under stacks of papers or tape them to the inside of drawer walls where she'd only see them if she was really digging around. After about a week, I noticed Lisa acting different around me. She'd avoid eye contact and get all nervous when I walked by her cubicle, but she couldn't say anything because that would mean admitting she'd been going through my stuff, so I decided to get more creative. I wrote one that said, "Having fun reading my personal notes," and hid it in my bottom drawer under my emergency snack stash. Another one said, "You're not as sneaky as you think you are," and I taped it inside my pencil holder. The best one was when I wrote, "Dear Lisa, since you're obviously reading this, can you please stop eating my leftover lunch too?" and stuck it in with my work files. I knew she'd seen that one because the next day, she brought her own lunch for the first time in months instead of mysteriously having half my sandwich disappear from the office fridge. But I wasn't done yet. I started getting really elaborate with the notes. I'd write them on colorful post-its and stick them in the weirdest places. One said, "Congratulations, you found note number 7, and another said, "Plot twist, I've been counting how many times you do this." The final note I left was my masterpiece. I wrote, "Hey Lisa, I'm leaving this job next month, but I wanted you to know that everyone in the office knows you go through our desks. We've all been messing with you for weeks. Check your computer monitor." Then I taped a tiny note to the back of her monitor that just said, "Gotcha, my last week there." Lisa could barely look at me. She knew that I knew, and I knew that she knew that I knew, but she still couldn't say anything without admitting to snooping. The day I left, Jake told me she'd stopped staying late and started actually leaving when everyone else did. Apparently, my little note campaign had cured her of her snooping habit permanently. Best resignation gift I ever gave myself.